If you want to know what it means to dream that you're being chased and what to do about it, watch this video. Hi, I'm Karen and I dream a lot, and I like to study and talk about dreams and dream interpretation and do dream interpretations for people. If you've ever had a dream of being chased, put it in the comments below. Dreams about being chased are anxiety and stress dreams generally. They are a representation that we are feeling something in real life and it's coming out in our dream. So if you understand about fight or flight responses, being chased in a dream is actually a representation of your flight response to something that's happening in real life. Remember, dreams are metaphors and symbols that show you what you're thinking and feeling about things that are happening in real life, probably a couple days before you had the dream. Sometimes it will be from the day before. So think about, is there something in your life that you feel a kind of fight or flight response to? And in this case, it would be the flight response. What is it in your life that you are wanting to get away from? Dreams about feeling chased are dreams around avoidance. You're trying to avoid something. There's something in your life that you either don't want to face or that you feel threatened by. So it could be either one of those things. Now, one of the things to ask is, what are you being chased by? Sometimes you're not being chased by anything at all. You're just running away. That's more just a general feeling of anxiety when you are awake. But if there's something that's actually chasing you or someone who's chasing you in the dream, that can be a clue to what it is that's bothering you when you're awake. Sometimes though, what you are running away from in the dream is a representation of something within you. So if you're running away from, say, a monster, that might be a representation of something powerful within you that you're not wanting to face. And it doesn't always mean something bad. Sure, you could be running away from, say, angry feelings that you have that you don't want to acknowledge because that might upset people around you, right? But you could also be running away from something that's within you that's strong and powerful that you think will hurt other people, but it really won't. A lot of times we're given messages that we need to be small, we need to play small, or we need to be quiet, or we need to be peaceful all the time and not express our feelings or share when we don't like something. And that can show up in a dream of being chased because you're not really acknowledging those things and you are trying to avoid having to acknowledge that. But it's actually something that can help you if you do acknowledge it and you find a safe and healthy way to express what you're feeling, or to stand in your power and speak your truth. And that can show up sometimes in monsters in dreams. If you're getting value from this video, please go ahead and click the like button so more people can find out what it means when they dream about being chased. Thank you. If you're dreaming and the gap in the between you and what's chasing you is actually getting wider and you're getting away from the thing that's chasing you, that's more of an indication that this thing that you were avoiding is kind of fading away in real life, that maybe you've been facing it and it's now less of a problem in real life. If you're being chased in the dream and you are not scared or worried in the dream and you actually kind of enjoy the chase, that can indicate that you feel wanted in something that's happening in real life because someone or something or a situation is coming after you or coming for you. I don't want to put it in a negative language, but it could mean that you feel desired and wanted. So pay attention to how you feel in the dream about being chased. A lot of people have a dream where they're trying to run and they can't run fast enough. Sometimes that's a chasing dream and sometimes it's a trying to get somewhere kind of dream. But I want to mention it here because it might be related. That's one of the first things I think of when I think of the dreams I've had where I was chased. It was, I can't get away. I can't run as fast as I want to run. And it's a very frustrating feeling in a dream. That is a representation of low self-confidence, low self-esteem. And when I found that out, I was like, well, duh, no, of course it is. So you can't do what you want to do, basically. You can't get where you want to get. You can't protect yourself from the other thing that's coming after you. In the dream is a representation of feeling not very confident in your ability to take care of yourself or to protect yourself. Now, just because you realize, oh, I had a dream where I feel low self-esteem, and sure, I have low self-esteem, it doesn't mean you have to just go around having low self-esteem. This channel is not the channel for that, but there are ways that you can work on your self-esteem and your self-confidence. And so the dream is showing you, hey, this is something you can work on. So what can you do if you have a dream about being chased? Because that's what we all want to know. It's like, I had this dream, I don't like it. And sure, you're going to forget it after a little while, but maybe you won't forget it. Or maybe you'll have another dream. Or if you have a lot of dreams of being chased, what can you do? So one of the things I like to do is to reimagine the dream. And this is a classic dream that you can reimagine in two different ways. One is in your imagination or in a journal, you can remember the dream again, kind of go back into the dream in your imagination, and then turn around and ask whatever is chasing you what it is they want. What are they? Who are they? What do they want? Why are they chasing you? And whatever the answers are that come to mind, those are probably the answers. Like, don't feel like, oh, I'm making it up. No, you're not. Your subconscious, you're kind of talking to your subconscious at this point, and you're communicating with it to find out what is it that it's trying to tell you. And you may already know. You may already know in real life that what you're trying to avoid. I'm trying to avoid this meeting that I had with so-and-so, or I don't want to talk to my mother about this thing that she said that I didn't like, or whatever. So there may be something you already know, but you can ask the thing in the dream what it is and why it's chasing you and what it wants. So that's one way to reimagine. A second way to reimagine that I like is to just play the dream forward a little bit. Just go back into where right before you woke up and you're being chased, and whatever it is chasing you. Maybe you can't get away, you're not able to run fast enough, and imagine getting away. Imagine an ending that's different, that's better, let's say, that has a resolution and doesn't just wake up when you get scared. Because often we wake up because it's scary. So if we can move the dream forward in our imagination, it makes the fear subside. Kind of like when you go on a roller coaster and just before you get to the top, it's scary, and if you wake up, then you're scared. But if you get to go over the coaster and go back down and have the fun, then the fear is gone and you have more energy, more movement, more enjoyment of the experience of being on the roller coaster. So a dream is kind of the same way. It wakes you up when you get to the most intense feeling, but if you can go back into that and go through that feeling in your imagination, you can change the energy of the dream. So for being chased, get away, get inside a building, or the thing just stops chasing you. Maybe the thing gets distracted like a dog and says squirrel and runs the other way. Or you turn around and you ask it what it wants and it says, hey, I'm just trying to help you. And then the two of you go somewhere together. Anything, or you all of a sudden get wings and you fly away, like any kind of ending that you like. So you can play your dream forward if you don't like the feeling that you still have when you think about the dream. The good news about reimagining any kind of scary dream is it kind of helps you to have fewer scary dreams going forward. I have experienced this myself lately because I had a nightmare some months ago now, and I reimagined it, and I've had some intense dreams, but not scary ones. So it's really fun to try that trick. So if you have a scary dream, you're probably watching this video, you had one, try that trick and let me know if it works for you. I would love to hear about it. I talk a little bit more about nightmares in general in the next video, so go ahead and click that one when this video ends. You can follow me over on Instagram at Caryndreams. Go ahead please and click subscribe so you find out when there's a new video, which is every Wednesday. And thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.